Hello friends and welcome to YouTube channel Freedom Tech, and in this session what we are going to learn. In this session friends, we are going to use Google Gen AI, which is multi-model, means it has vision, also it has a language, means it has basically both the vision and the language. So also we will use our Ultralytics. So we will basically combine our Google Gen AI vision. Also we will use our Ultralytics for object detection. So before we move to our practical friends, if you learn something from our videos, please consider to subscribe our channel. Okay friends, thank you so much, and let's get started. So friends, as I mentioned, today we will enhance object detection using Google Gen AI, which is 1.5 flash model, which has basically the language, also which has vision. Also we will use Ultralytics. So what is basically project? So project is, we will use Ultralytics. So I have created a custom object detection model with the help of RoboFlow. I have created the custom object detection model which detect Arduino Uno, then ESP32, and then motion sensor. And what we will do, we create here a Gradio app. So when we detect the object, so basically we have two Python code here. One is basically only with the Google Gen AI, where we are going to pass the image, and then Google Gen AI will detect the object and it will mention the response. And then we have another code where we are going to use the Ultralytics YOLO11 custom object detection model, which I have created, and which basically detect Arduino Uno board, then ESP32 and motion sensor. So when we use Ultralytics YOLO11 custom object detection model and Gen AI, it will enhance our object detection. Because if you only use the Gen AI, so Gen AI is detect object, but let me say here, if the object is really far from the camera, you will get the idea when we start our code. If the object, let's just say it is really far from the web camera and we capture the picture, it's not detected like Arduino Uno board and PIR sensor and ESP32 board, because the clarity of the object is not that much good. So it will not detect the object perfectly. If you pass any image as per the object, means if you pass Arduino Uno PNG image, only the Arduino Uno board HD image, it will detect the Arduino Uno only if you use the Gen AI, there is no problem. But let's just say we want to detect the object using USB web camera, our normal USB web camera, and in that case I use let's just say I have Arduino Uno in my hand, and if I capture the image and if I send the image to Gen AI without Ultralytics, it will not detect, it will only detect the person, but it will not detect the Arduino Uno or ESP32, because it is really far from the camera. The image is not perfect, or image is not that much clear. So in that case we will of course use our YOLO11, because with the help of YOLO11 we can train our object model with different condition. Let's just say we use all kind of images. So here I have trained the model which basically detect Arduino Uno, ESP32 and PIR, which is our motion sensor. So in that case what happened here, Gemini will detect the object, but it will also use our Ultralytics YOLO11 detected object text, the class. So now the Gen AI perfectly know that there is a object which already detected by YOLO11, because we create our model. So it has know that there is a already detected object, so it will use that object name also, Google Gen AI own vision, and it will enhance the object detection. Simple. So you will get the idea when we play the code. So for that I have created a new repository. I will mention the link. You need to simply copy paste the link inside web browser. That's it. And then go to the code and click on download zip. It will download our zip format repository. So as you can see, we successfully download our repository. Just open file manager, go to the downloads. This is what our repository. Right click, then extract all, click on extract, and we have our repository, Ultralytics Gen AI main. Inside that, as I mentioned, I have created a small custom object detection model, which is the best.pt, which detects Arduino Uno board, ESP32 and our PIR motion sensor. Simple. So the Gen AI.py, which is only detect the object using Google Gen AI Vision. This is the normal object detection. So we will first go with the normal object detection. So for that we need a packages. As I mentioned, this is basically the Gradio application. So first we need our packages. So go to the tools, manage packages, and we will go with first the llama package. So llama -index, hit enter. It is basically the llama, but no problem. As you can see, this is what our first package, llama-index. Click on it, click on install button, done. It will install llama index. Then we need llama index LLMS Gemini, llama index -LLMS Gemini, and then hit enter. It will search for the package, which is this one. Not this one, basically this is OpenAI. So we will just say what we will do, we will simply copy the package from here, copy it, tools, manage packages, and then just press Ctrl+V and hit enter. Now it is really easy to find. As you can see, the llama index LLMS Gemini. Click on it, click on install button, done. It will install our package. Then we need llama index core package. Hit enter, first package, click on install button, done. It will install our packages. So we need our llama index LLMS Gemini package, then we need llama index core package, then our Gradio package for application. So Gradio and hit enter. First package Gradio, click on install button, done. It will install Gradio on our Windows 11 machine. This is Windows 11 machine. So this is how the package name is, Gradio, llama index LLMS Gemini, then llama index core. This is the packages which we need. Simple. So as I mentioned, this is only our Google Gemini Gen AI object detection. There is no Ultralytics YOLO11. First we will use our Gen AI only. Simple. So for that we need our API key. So let me open API key website. So friends, I have opened API key website, Google Gemini API key website. Then click on create API key, select any project and click on create API key. It will create our API key. Done. Click on copy, and we will create a new text file on our desktop. So right click and the new and text document, my API, just open it and then just paste it, save it, and then just copy the API key, open our Thony Python ID, and here we will paste our API key. Done. Now friends, as I mentioned, after that we will call Gemini model. So Gemini Pro is just a variable, and this Gemini from llama index LLMS.Gemini we will use the Gemini. So Gemini and the model, which is our Gemini 1.5 flash model, which is multi-model. Basically it has vision, also it has language. So models Gemini 1.5 flash model, and then this is the function. So process input image path and the text, So if not image path or not text, please provide both an image and text prompt. This is just a error if there is no image or if there is no text. Then this is the method from llama index core LLMS. Message MSG is just a variable, so MSG is equal to this chat message, as you can see, chat message, and inside that we will mention the role. So role is equal to message role dot user, and then the blocks. So blocks, as I mentioned, we will pass our image path, and then the meme type is basically image. So this is what the user, the role, done, and then we will use the response. So response is basically the message. So we have here image block. So from llama index core we have here image block, because we want to detect the object from the images, so we need to pass the image. So in blocks we have our image block, also we have our text block. So text block is basically the prompt which we are going to pass. So text block, from this text block, the text is equal to text, which is our prompt, and then this is for our image, and then of course we will get the response. So response is basically Gemini Pro, this is what our model, Gemini Pro dot chat, and inside that we will pass our message. And then this is most easy interface, the Gradio interface. So IFSCE, this is just a variable, is basically our Gradio as GR. So GR dot interface, and inside that we will pass process input and then input GR dot image method, and then the file path, and then the text box, because input is basically our image and our text, simple, and then the output is also in text format, because the response is also in text format, and the title, this is the title, Gemini Vision model, and this is the description, and then we will launch our app, ifce.launch. Simple. It is really easy with the help of Gradio. Now we are ready and we will launch our application. So let's just run the code. So friends, as you can see, we started our application, and just click on the link 127.0.0.17860. Click on it and it will open our application. As you can see, this is what our application. So from here you can simply upload your image also, but right now I will use the live detection. So I will open my USB web camera. So for USB web camera we want to click on here, just click on it, and then it will say click to access webcam. Just click on it and it will open our web camera. As you can see, it's open web camera. Now let's just start with only person detection. So here I will mention let's just say details, or let's just say list of object and details of objects. Okay, so this is me. So let's just capture the image. So here we want to click on this camera icon, just click on it, it will capture the image, and let's just submit it, and then here we will get the response. As you can see, the output. So here we will get the response. So friends, as you can see, this is what our response, the person, simple, the man with glasses, all the details about a detected object. There is a headset, there is a cupboard, window, wall, small table, all the detected object. As you can see, the curtain, so curtain, then the floor, simple. So now I have here some objects which we will use. So I have here, as I mentioned, I have here Arduino Uno board. So again I will click on the camera icon. So just click on it, it will again click to access the webcam. It will start my web camera, and this is what our Arduino Uno board. As you can see, so this is what our Arduino Uno board. So let's just capture the image and list of object and details of object, just submit it, and let's just wait for the response. So friends, as you can see, we have our result. So person, all the details, and then we have here, as you can see, here another object which is the electronic component. It says, so electronic component is basically our Arduino Uno board. Simple, a printed circuit board like PCB and like a microcontroller, but it's not mentioning the name because as you can see the object is really far from the camera. It's not that much near, also it's not that much clear. Simple. So this is what I've mentioned already, that if you want to enhance your object detection, in that case we will use our Ultralytics, also we will use our Gen AI. So now I will start our Ultralytics and Gen AI Gradio application. So let's just close this application. Let me close the API key website and we will open our next code. So file, open, and YOLO Gen AI PY, which is our Python code. So here we need more packages, which is our Ultralytics package. So go to the tools and search for Ultralytics, hit enter. Ultralytics, click on it, click on install button, done. It will install Ultralytics on our window machine. So here again we want to mention our Google API key, so we already mentioned it. So just copy it from our first code and just paste it. Done. And then as you can see, I have mentioned the best.pt model which detect our custom object, so which is basically the Arduino Uno board, ESP32, and our motion sensor. And then the names is equal to model.names. This is basically our Ultralytics YOLO11 basic code. If you follow my channel, you definitely know that what is basically the Ultralytics object detection. Simple. So the names is equal to model.names. This is how we call the names. And then we have here, as you can see, result is equal to model.image path, and this is what our box says, class ID, confidence level, and the detected object, the list. If we here we have C is equal to basically our names. C is equal to our name. So this is basically our basic object detection. Basic object detection with the help of YOLO11. And when we detect our object, we are saving all the object inside this detected object list. And then we created, here it is, as you can see, combine detected objects as a part of the query of Gemini. So I want to make the part of Gemini object detection with YOLO11. Means now in this code our Ultralytics is also now part of Gemini AI vision. So detected object text is equal to join, it will join this list, and then the enhanced text is basically our object detected object text, and this is the text which we are going to pass as a prompt, So this is what the text. Simple. And then if there is no other object, means if there is no object which we train inside our base.pt model, means you can use this code as only for Gen AI object detection. Because if there is no Arduino Uno board, if there is no ESP32, no problem, it will detect any other object with the help of Gen AI. But if you show Arduino Uno board, because we have YOLO11 custom object detection, we created our own model, so it will definitely mention what object we have as per our custom model. Simple. So this is basically the code. And then this is what I have already mentioned, the message, and inside that message we will pass the enhanced text, because the enhanced text is basically our detected object text, which is the class in text, and also we have our text, the prompt text. Simple. And then it will pass our final message, along with the image to Gemini, and then we will get the output. Simple. So now let's just run this code. So this is what our IP and the port. Click on it, it will open our application. Let's just click on it for accessing the web camera. Click on here, it will start our web camera, and now we have our Arduino Uno board. let's just capture the image and let's just mention it, list of all objects and details of all objects. Click on submit. Now let's just wait. So friends, as you can see, we have our result. So objects, as I mentioned, as you can see, only with Gen AI there is the object which is our Arduino Uno, it says the microcontroller, there is no name. But now we use our Ultralytics YOLO11 and we create our own custom object detection model, and we merge the both Gen AI power and the Ultralytics YOLO11 power, and as you can see, the first object is confirm the Arduino Uno microcontroller board clearly visible in the person hand. As you can see friends, means with the help of YOLO and Gen AI, it's perfectly say that the microcontroller which is the Arduino Uno board which I have here, it is as you can see in the person hand, which I have simply in my hand. As you can see, details include the recognizable Arduino logo and general layout on the board. So then we have other objects. So because we create our own custom object detection model, so there is no issue how far our Arduino Uno board from basically the USB web camera. But if you go only with the Gen AI, because Gen AI needs more clear image, more HD image, it will not detect like this kind of image. It will not detect all object in particularly a normal USB web camera detection. Simple. So friends, now I have here another object which is basically a fluid. So what I will do, I will start again a web camera, and as you can see, this is what our fluid, this is what our Arduino Uno board, and I will make like this way. Let's just make it like this way and capture the image, and we will mention our question. So list of objects and details of objects, and click on submit, and let's just wait for response. And friends, as you can see, the person, man with the glasses, headphone, is holding the flute, the bamboo flute, and the Arduino board. As you can see, the Arduino board is there. Now let's just clear it, and we will use now our motion sensor, because we created the model which basically detect the motion sensor, PIR sensor, ESP32 board, and Arduino Uno. So this time what I will do, I will start the camera first. As you can see, this is what our motion sensor, PIR sensor, motion sensor, and I will make like this way. Let's just say if is detected or not. So capture the image, and we will mention again same way, list of all objects and details of objects. Just submit it, and let's just wait. And friends, as you can see, we have here our result. We have here person, we have here flute, we have here headphone, and as you can see, it says the motion sensor. It means we perfectly combine our YOLO11 and Gen AI for object detection, for basically enhancing the object detection, as you can see here. Simple. So this is how friends you can use YOLO11. I have created here the model which I have created, the custom object detection model which I have created only with the 50 images of our Arduino Uno board, 50 images of our PIR sensor, 50 images of our ESP32 board. You can enter, or you can add more images, and you can make our object detection more perfect with the help of Gen AI and YOLO11. I hope you will learn something from this video. I have mentioned the full code. We will meet our next video. Till then, thank you, take care, and bye bye.